Well, first look, ladies and gents, at Nosferatu, the new film from Robert Eggers. This is from Empire magazine, and they did reveal, or he did anyway, have an interview and reveal some bits and pieces. It makes me quite excited. I've been covering this over, I don't know, it's been going for about a year and a half, 2 years now. So it's interesting to see how this is developing, and now, finally, we're going to be getting it. Bill Skarsgård is going to be Count Orlock. And yeah, I'm quite excited about this. Robert Eggers. I like Robert Eggers. He did The Witch, The Lighthouse, The Northman. I quite liked. And he also, The Northman. I was going to say The Lighthouse, but no, The Northman. I really enjoyed The Northman. Very, very, very much so. And I think his take on this horror will be great. Genuinely. I'm very excited for it. So let's take a look, right? So this is the image that was given to Empire. Obviously, that is Lily Rose Depp and Count Orlock. Presume. So, the pic itself is, of course, Lily Rose Depp as Ellen Hutter, which is the wife of Nicholas Holtz's estate agent, Thomas Hutter, with a shadow of Nosferatu's hand. Count Orlock, played by Bill Skarsgård, who you guys will remember from the It movies. You know, Pennywise the Clown. So this is what I like. It doesn't seem like he's doing a different take. So Eggers literally goes, yes, it's a scary film. It's a horror movie. It's a gothic horror movie. And I do think that there hasn't been an old school gothic horror movie that's actually scary in a while. And I think that the majority of audiences will find this one to be the case. Cool. Acknowledging there hasn't been scary movies for a while, especially in the gothic horror category, genre, whatever you want to call it. And then going, yeah, this, I think, is going to be scary. I mean, obviously he's got a vested interest. He's going to be bigging it up. But I like Robert Eggers, and I think, I think he's a man of integrity. So, what he has said has come true. He out and out rejected the nonsense takes from people saying that the Northman wasn't diverse enough. And he's like, what are you talking about? So that's what I mean, a man of integrity. So more about Ellen. Eggers also reveals the story this time around is more about Lily Rose Depp's Ellen. Now, loads of people will probably throw up in arms about that, but I think it's important to note that it should be scary, and having it from a female's perspective adds another layer of fear to it, I think. So he says this, it's even more Ellen's story than previous versions, and Lily Rose is absolutely phenomenal. Eggers also talked up Bill Skarsgård, who frightened audiences as Pennywise. He said, I'll say that Bill has so transformed, and I'm fearful that he might not get the credit that he deserves because he's not there. He felt like honouring who had come before him. Max Schreck and Klaus Kinski. It's all very subtle, but I think the main thing is that he's even more a folk vampire. In my opinion, he looks like a dead Transylvanian nobleman, and in a way that we've never actually seen what an actual dead Transylvanian nobleman would look like and be dressed like. And this is obviously 1922's Nosferatu. So what is Nosferatu about? Just as a quick FYI, Nosferatu is going to be released in 2024. It's also starring Aaron Taylor-Johnson as Friedrich Harding, Willem Dafoe as Professor Albin Eberhard von Franz, and Ralph Inessen as Dr. Wilhelm Sivers, and Nicholas Hoult as well. So IMDb describes the film as a gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman in 19th century Germany and the ancient Transylvanian vampire who stalks her, bringing untold horror with him. So I think from that female perspective could be quite scary, actually. So the original Nosferatu is a silent horror film directed by F.W. Murnau, released in 1922. The movie follows the story of Count Orlock, a vampire who is depicted as a terrifying and grotesque creature. He becomes enamoured with a real estate agent's wife, Ellen, after acquiring a property adjacent to hers in the fictional town of Wisborg. As Orlock becomes increasingly obsessed with Ellen, he sets out to travel to her town, spreading death and plague along the way. So it's already about Ellen anyway, so, don't shout woke, basically. It's kind of redundant at that point. It just, a little bit more from her perspective, I think, is an interesting angle. Maybe she's a point of view character a bit more, etc. I like it. But there you have it. Not much else to cover. It's just our first look at Nosferatu. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Are you excited? Are you not? Did you like The Northman? A lot of people didn't, but I'll be curious if you did. I very much enjoyed The Northman. I think it's a great film. But anyway, cheers guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.